It's an hole in the from last night, guys, when I got really drunk and fell into my chair.
My camera's really
No, you
bright.
didn't. That's a lie. That's a lie. Anyway, welcome in everybody. Welcome to our Team NightVatch channel. We're gonna sit down today. Obviously, we are sitting down already, but we're sitting down with Gemma, absolute star. She's our lovely content creator in the team, and we're gonna talk about her tonight. I hope you're gonna enjoy it. Obviously, if you don't know Havoc, introduce yourself.
Well, I'm just the coolest dude on this podcast. I mean, but what can I say? How you doing, guys? I'm Havoc. And I'm just Havoc. It's got nothing to do with me. We're here for Gemma today, so let's show you some Gemma some chat. And
Yeah, show us some love, guys.
To get to know MsGemmaRambeta in chat. So yeah, Dark. Do you want to kick the show off with some questions?
Oh yeah.
But before we do this, right, I have a very important question for you. All right. Now, Gemma, this question, okay, is very important, and it determines if you stay on the team or not, okay?
Okay.
Right, here we go. Does pineapple belong on a pizza?
Yes.
That's it. Kick her off. Let's go. Next one.
I'm sorry, it does. I think it's because I've been brought up round it, but yeah.
Right, let's start over, shall we? Welcome in, everybody.
Hang on. No, I'm sorry. Pineapple does not belong on pizzas. If it does, there is something wrong with you. Okay? Is that better? Okay.
There we go, Jim. That's the correct answer.
That's better. I like that. Right, so welcome in chat. Obviously, today is all about Gemma. She's going to be our spotlight streamer, content creator in the Team NightVatch for the entire month. We're going to show her as much love as possible. I hope you're going to be there for the ride. But today is all about her. So, Gemma, if you don't mind, what is your name? Where are you from? And what do you do for the living?
Who is your daddy and what does he do?
What does he do? Yeah.
So my name is MsGemmaRambeta. I am from Castleford, near Leeds in England. And I'm a retailist / assistant manager at a store down Castleford. Yeah, that's me. And I'm a mummy of 3 children. Of my oldest is 20, is 17, and 12. Coming up to it.
I didn't know that. To be honest, I thought you sitting there in front of your computer and playing games 24/7.
Yeah, they put them in cages, you see. So I'm like, shut the fuck up, you know. And then I'll game and stuff. Yeah, they're all grown up. That's why I've got so much time on my hands.
So why Twitch? Why do you stream on Twitch? What makes it so special for you?
So I was a streamer before becoming a viewer. I never watched the channel ever, and I lost a little girl in 2015, raw, and I end up. I tried taking my own life, and I ended up in a mental hospital for a little bit to get me some better. And I saw it at the time as I failed to even do that, and I was a failure and depressed, and I had gaming. I locked myself away in the house and trying to cope with everything still, and I was playing Battlefield. That's what I used to do, Battlefield. And then I saw something saying broadcast, and I'm like, what's this? And it was Twitch, and it just went from there, literally. And I was still in recovery mode. Actually, I showed some videos the other day of how thin I was. I lost 5 stone because of the depression. You could see that I was still recovering from losing my daughter. And it just went from there, really. And it became my life. literally. And I just remember I had this bright red hair, just playing Battlefield, using the Connect, and it literally just went from there. And then I went, like, I thought, and I had like the chat on TV, so I didn't even have a laptop or anything, it was just the Connect, the next. And then I started like, oh, okay, let's go check out other channels. And then I found some still friends with today. The first person I ever follow, I actually on a daily basis. And it literally, that's how it started, literally. And it's not even just an hobby, it's a life. It's my life. It really is. But yeah, that's kind of how it started, really. And I'm very good. I have to say, and I know a lot of people know this story about my daughter. And I know, everyone know, But I say this, like, I don't wish to anyone to lose any child ever, right? Sorry, I get really emotional when I talk about this. And I'll always say this, to lose something so precious. I give up Twitch and everything right now to order one last time, I would. But I can never have that. So I'm so grateful that my daughter gave me a whole new family. What is meant to be is meant to be. And I have to accept that, because I can't change it. I can't wish for it back. I can't, she's gone. And that's it. But what I am grateful for, that losing my daughter gave me a whole new family and a life. And I have to say that I'm so grateful for that every day. I really am.
That is a very, very, very sad story, but also very, very true. And like, I'm sure some people to some degree can relate that Twitch saves lives. Mental health is really important, and obviously you are really close to all those issues. Communities on Twitch are really, really something that people can escape to, from all this shite, basically. So yeah, it's a very, very real story. Sorry to hear, but it's life, isn't it? It happens.
It is life, yeah. It is, yeah. And you've got to, I'm not a quitter. I'm a fighter. And I tried to quit and I failed at it. And I realized that I'm not a quitter. I'm a fighter. So I'm like, it's like, it is what it is. I have to deal with it. And I have to see the good side of it. And there's no good side, of losing a child or losing anybody for that matter. But to gain what I have, if I'd have never lost my daughter, I would have never been now scared, and mentally I would have and so I would have never ever thought to that broadcast up. I would have been busy still doing what I was doing. So I thank her every day for that. Do I wish her back? Of course I do. But it got to be realistic, haven't you? Yeah. And sometimes, like, harsh and bold. She's gone. She's not coming back. I have to move forward from it. You know what I mean? So, and I thank everybody for coming. All my friends. So I'm sorry. It's always an emotion about how my channel got booted up, but it was very unique, like very different to a lot of people that I know, and I'm just like, it's still weird to this day that I just remember booting it up and having this red. I was in pajamas. I think it was TOS pajamas as well. I'm sure it was silk nighty or something, because I didn't realise I were on camera. And there were like these trolls coming, and I'm just like, shut the fucking way. I was just swearing at them while I was taking tags. I probably were in TOS. I didn't know though. I didn't even click on, you know what I mean, that there's this Connect camera was working on Twitch. So yeah, I didn't know.
So you have built, obviously, a wonderful place for so many people. Massive community full of all amazing people. Would you like to see a glimpse of your story on Twitch? Should we do it, chat? I want to show you this, what we have prepped for Gemma. Just a little tiny promo. It's a little tiny promo, a little tiny surprise. So let's have a look how his story was on Twitch.
Breathe in, out, out. I will let you
Oh my god, I'm gonna fucking cry. I swear to God, please tell me I've done it.
down. I will let out.
Yeah, oh my god! Oh my god, I've done it! Oh my god! Yes! I got you! Fucking yeah! Have that! Fucking yeah! That's Gonna reload and get more fun at the end. Oh, that's fucking BP damage that then. You fucking. It's in the way. Galahorn killed me, guys. You can clip that one. I deserve that.
That
I
was
liked all them
great.
clips.
Yeah, same.
Oh my god. That was
So let's have a little talk. What games do you play?
Well, I have done. I was a gamer before that. So I've done over 800 games. We've completed nearly 400. So I played near enough everything. My main game was Battlefield. I actually own a world record on Battlefield 1 as well. But then, and I was a Destiny hater. I've
No
banned people
way.
out of my.
No
I was
way.
a yes. So I actually banned people for telling me that Destiny were better than Battlefield. Even my son asked me to buy him it, and I screamed at him. I'm like, no, I ain't buying you that shit. I really did. Anthony, one of my longest friends of mods, to tell you, I was the Destiny hater. You couldn't find anyone who hated Destiny more. So when I booted Destiny up, it took me 6 months to decide to boot it up on stream. And when I did, everyone was like, well, hang on a minute. Hang on a minute. Are you okay there? Where's Gemma? Where is she? I was a Destiny hater. I hate it because of it. I don't know. It was just. The thing is about needing people to play with was one of the things I hated. Needing. I don't like that word need. I'm such a stubborn woman that I like to do, but then obviously the dungeons. I like to Galahorn myself in there now and again. You could see clips. That was the solo flawless pit run that I ruined. With that Galahorn, but yeah, I was a Destiny 8, but I played. I played. Yeah, I've done about 800 games.
Dungeon Queen.
Battlefield. But yeah, main is Destiny now. And a little bits on the side. as well. But yeah, Destiny is now my main and will remain my main. But obviously I will do different games in between. I mean, like there's God of War coming up, and I did Mortuary Simulator the other day and stuff like that. So I'll always do the variety, and I always play a lot of other games on stream. But yeah, the Destiny, I like to be known as playing Destiny. But yeah, and Battlefield. I love Battlefield. It's not Battlefield 2042 5 with Battlefield 1. So but yeah.
We have so many questions about Destiny, but we'll get into that. Havoc, Mr. Havoc, he's typing.
Yes.
Over to you, buddy. I can't let you just sit there doing nothing.
I know. So Gemma, obviously this is a personal one from me because obviously I'm the one that scouted you to join our team, to join our family. Obviously I do recognize your channel from previously before I started like scouting and seeing what you're about, and you know, like if you would be a good fit to Team Nightwatch, of course. And obviously I would just like to know like what's it been like for you to be a part of Team Nightwatch? Like have we like what's the word I'm for? Have we exceeded your expectations? Because I know that you were quite cautious of joining teams because you've had bad experiences before. So obviously as a team manager of this great organization, what are your thoughts on like since you've been with us? And yeah, like, you know, yeah, what's your thoughts on Team Nightwatch?
So I'll start with like the teams. Like I've never had a bad experience. I've only ever been in one. The channel has only ever been a team. I have my family 111 Sergeant Legion, but where at family it's not like a Twitch team, you know. Like, but as an official Twitch team, has only been another one, and the person who runned it actually passed away, and it kind of devoured after that. But my personal experience of what I've seen, because I might not talk, but I'm there in everything. I'm a woman. I'm a stalker. I see everything, and I've seen. And the thing is, with Twitch teams are toxic. 99% of them. Or you would have got there if it wasn't. Or there's an expectation of just and there's just things that I didn't like about Twitch teams. And there's always that one what needs a big slap and I'm very cautious about that. Where Team Nightwatch, when my friend Emac, obviously he joined, I'm like I was scouted out for him. I'm like, oh, okay, you didn't tell me about this. And so I scoped you down. I scoped you down. I wanted to know each and every one of you and what you was like. And I'm like, holy shit, they're Destiny. They're all cool and laid back, and they're all different in their awesome way. And then themselves, you know, and I like that. I like people being different and weird and you know, and just being
we're definitely a weird bunch.
But normal's boring, right?
Exactly.
And I don't like this up their own ass thing. There's a difference in, you know, in thingy, but there's this level of, hey, I'm better than you, I breathe better than you kind of people, and I don't like that. Where, you know, when you're promoting your content and stuff like you do, you know, it's some about yous that I really like, and you know, I was stubborn because I wasn't going to ask to join or anything like that. But I never realised you was involved with Team Nightwatch ever.
Yeah.
So when you had actually followed me like before Christmas and you were lurking and that, like I never realised. And then I followed Dark. I've known you since. So we check how long I followed you. It was 2020. I've been following you now 2 years. Because I followed you through Emac. So I used to lurk in your channel, but again, never fought with Team Nightwatch. And I always liked that as well, the individuality of you. But at the same time, you all support the Team Nightwatch. Like, you are you. you're not like, oh my god, I'm not cast the names, but like there's this certain esports gang where you have to have their name. You probably know what I'm on about, but it wasn't like that. You have your own individuality. Promote with the NightVatch, and I like that, and that's how it is. You know what I mean? But you still come together as a family. But when you're streaming as well, you've got that promotion there, but it's still you've got your own individuality, and I like that, and I respected that so much. And the more I got to like lurk and know you, I mean, I've always known you, Dark, like background anyway, when I've been lurking. So I don't think you really knew me, so I never spoke. So I just used to just lurk a lot, and that's what I thought and expect. I know I don't always talk, but I read everything. I'm very thingy with people, and sometimes I don't know what to say or be. You know, I am fucking weird. I can just come with random shit like, hey, I've just milked a cow or something that I don't know. But sometimes I always like to turn back and just hold back and think, if I've got nothing to, you know, appropriate to say, don't say anything or like that, and just read everything. And, you know, meeting you guys, you know, just, you know, amazing. And I am so honoured to be part of Team NightVatch and that you still have me. And like today, thank you. And I'm sorry for being hard work early. It was me with technical difficulties, guys. I wasn't dressed. I was in my underwear. But I just felt like this, and I really do. And he stood out to me. And like I say, like what the work and hard work he's put into it really impresses me. And I respect that, because I used to like do that, like a lot of like trying to help out people, and that, I mean, I've done over like 800 channels now for your graphics, just little panels. I learned Photoshop just how to, you know, just to help somebody, like they just started the channel up, and I'm like, here's a couple of panels for you. It's not much, you know, to help you out, and now I just do kind of my own art. But I've had that many overlays now, I don't even know. But I love it. I do, and I'm thank you for having me, like in part of Team NightVatch, and it's nice to be part of something.
Oh, bless you.
Even though I like to be a loner, because I am, but it's not what I want, you know, and you know, when I like coming chill out with you guys and just sit there and watch it. Just I don't know, it's nice to be part of you guys, honestly. It's a good community and team to be around.
We are very happy to have you, and that's why obviously I spent so many months scouting you out, making sure that you were the perfect fit, and so far you haven't proved me wrong. So yeah, so again, welcome to Team NightVatch, and yeah, hopefully we can help you towards your ultimate goals. But yeah. But you are a great fit to this team, and we're very happy to have you on board. Sometimes it may not feel like it, but we are with you 100%. Right? So,
I never think that anyway.
I
go into this little thing. I love you guys. They are my brothers. They are my family, and I go really quiet on them as, you know. But I'll sit there. So I do, but sometimes I just don't know what to say. So, but I'm there. I'm always there, slurking and knowing, you know, keeping up with everything. Just yeah. Sometimes I don't like to bother people, and sometimes that's how I feel, like I bother people. So, yeah.
Obviously, we do. We all have lives, right? So you
Guys,
can't be everywhere.
I
at the
am
same
sorry.
time.
Hang a minute.
Havoc is slacking. Oh
No,
my
I'm
God.
not. Mummy Havoc wants to come and say hello. Come on in then, Mum. You have to get into the frame.
Hi, Mummy Havoc.
That in your ear. Which bit? That no, not that bit. That bit. Here we go. 101 with Mummy.
Look.
Yeah, so this is Gemma.
Hello,
Hi.
Gemma.
Hi.
Crouch down a
Oh,
bit more.
bless her.
There you go. Yeah, but Mummy Havoc wanted to come in and say hello. So
Hi, Mummy
she is.
Havoc.
So that's Dark, and then that's
Hi,
Gemma.
Mummy
Hi, Doc.
Havoc.
Hiya. No, I'll leave you alone and let you get on with it.
All right,
Now,
then.
bye, everybody. Oh, bless them. Lovely.
Oh,
Bless
bless
her.
him.
Gemma, make me tell you. Yeah.
Oh, man, bless her. But yeah, she wanted to come in and say hello, so we let her. Anyway, where was we? Mummy Havoc always takes the show away, didn't she? Bless her.
She's amazing.
Right.
I love her.
Sorry about that, but yeah, but she wanted to make an appearance, so I'd let her. So yeah, but as we were saying, I mean, you know, it's awesome. So yeah. Next question. Was there another question asked, or did I miss it? Oh, sorry.
No, it's all on you.
Oh, it's all
Ooh.
on me, is it? Oh, I like the sound of that. So, let's talk about Destiny.
Oh.
Now, I know that we've had a brief moment, and I know that you've never played D1.
I did. Check my time wasted. I played 11 minutes.
Whew, hardcore D1 player, you.
Fucking damn D1 fucking vet right here. 11
There you go,
minutes,
Havoc. There you go. You've just been
There we
told.
11
go.
minutes.
So, now we know that your favorite activity is dungeons, and you like to solo them, and you like to push yourself to the limits. So most of us are already going to know the answer to this question. But what is your overall favorite dungeon within the D2 atmosphere?
Rocky. Would be the Pit of Heresy. The Pit of Heresy was my first solo flawless dungeon, and I did it off stream, but I streamed it in Discord, and I love that dungeon that much. I know that by heart, that a plan is to solo the first encounter blindfold. That is the plan. I know every inch of that dungeon and sounds, so it is going to be an event soon. First encounter going to be done blindfold. So I have to get that sorted so you can prove to you guys that I am definitely blindfolded. But as long as it's not buggy that day, then it should be fine. Because the lifts are a pain in the ass. The lifts, if you don't, they can do. But yeah, Pit of Heresy is. Because I remember going to Pit of Heresy and I was a hard 50 times I died. So like, been playing Destiny for a week, and I hated it. I absolutely hated it. I didn't understand what the fuck was going on. All they wanted to do was get my level up so I could play trial. That's all it was. And I'm like, I didn't know. And they were like, we'll play PvP. And I know. And I thought, I can't have this. I can't, I don't like if it beating me. I beat everything. Kind of what my channel was about, hard mode. Booted game up and he'd be playing on the hardest mode. Beat it. I couldn't beat Destiny. It blew me fucking mind. And I hated it that much to the point that I'm not letting him fucking beat me. And yeah, that's the thing. And I love the dungeons. I don't need anybody to play it. And I can do weird shit in it. Like, I did like abilities only. I do weird guns. I've killed him with Rat King and whatnot. And just doing weird shit. And it's amazing. I don't want to sound this on anybody. But it's amazing like how many people don't do the dungeons. And it oh shit, I've just knocked. I don't read camera, no idea. And it blew my mind. So it's like my way, and just like, I don't know, making these weird builds, and just thought about the and the GMs as well. We have a new goal because I solo GMs last. So yeah, we're going to get Conqueror Gilded solo, which I'm excited about.
Good. I mean, obviously, you like to push yourself to your personal limits, and obviously, the more harder content which you try and get through solo and abilities, and I mean, some of the stuff what you complete is stuff which only some of us can actually dream about, and but you put a lot of time, you put a lot of effort into, accomplishing the things what you accomplish, and it's great to see as well. I mean, like, it's a good achievement you know, to see that we have a really talented solo player who loves to do, you know, as I said before, and as I keep saying, well, likes to push to your limits, which is amazing to see, you know. So yeah, it's good. I like it. I like it.
I like to torture myself, so
I think
nobody does it for me, so I'm gonna myself.
yeah,
So
that's it.
I enjoy it. I like to do things different. Me channel. If you don't, how can I put this? Is how I see it as done. You know, I see it as like the guys watch my content, and I want more people. And how do I do that? A lot of people stream Destiny. A lot. How do I get people in? You know, so I always, and it's same as playing, say, Assassin's Creed. I upset a woman once, a streamer, because I said, what mode you playing? And she went easy. I went, okay. And I just kind of went, because I like to watch people that impress me and do and that. So I see it as I'm a TV show in a way. You could say that. And I'm like, why would I want to watch Coronation Street over EastEnders? Why? You know, or why do I want to watch this over this? I kind of want to reel people into show, you know. I was a non-Destiny fan. So from going from 2 years to a Destiny fan, that I can show that anybody, but at the same time do all this weird shit to reel people in. Say, hey, why do you want to watch me over her? Well, I'm sorry, she's just doing a lost sector. I'm going to do a dungeon, fucking abilities only, blindfolded. You know, I want, and that you've got to sell yourself as a streamer. You do have to sell yourself without going, you know, $4.99 boobs. You know, I'm a woman, and the thing is, when being a woman, I feel like there's expectation a lot more. Hi, Rocky. Yeah, Rocky keeps coming in. Sorry. I just feel like that expectation. You know, if people want to be like, that's fine, but I feel like I want to sell myself in my gaming, and you know, and give a reason why they want to watch. That's how I try to see it. So I do try and push the limits, even though it really blows my mind sometimes, pisses me off, because I get really mad with it. Trying to put things together and stuff like that, and trying to do things different. But yeah, when it fails, it is demoralizing. It does, and but I won't be defeated or beaten. I won't. So I just keep pushing.
That's good. That's good. I apologise if you hear Mojo. She's barking away because I got my dinner on the side there. But yeah. But that's good. Oh, she goes. Doug, do you want to take it away, dude?
Oh yes. I definitely want to see this blindfolded thing happening 100%. I think
I've been practicing.
I think it definitely would be something cool to put on the YouTube channel as well after it happens. So you know, YouTube, Twitch, it all works together.
I've been practicing. I've managed to kill 2 of the mini bosses. You know, like with the swords. You know, I've managed to kill 2 of the mini bosses blindfolded so far. And then I've like messed up, so I'm practicing. I need to practice it first though, because it's a bit hard trying to practice it on stream blindfolded when I can't see chat. So I've been practicing. So I've been getting Adriana, my daughter, to blindfold me properly, and then doing it like that. So yeah, I will once I'm very confident. I mean, even just getting to the first boss was like, oh my god! It took me a long time. It took like an hour, just to do one little mini boss. But I'm trying to figure out sounds. So with the Elgato Wave and the Razor together, I'm able to do the 3D Echo round surround, and Destiny are partnered with them. So because of that feature being in the software, I'm now able to hear the surround in my area even better than before. So that's how I'm going to do it.
Do it. It's all about practice, really.
It is, yeah.
That's all there is. Just practice,
Yeah,
practice,
exactly.
and practice. I mean, I've been doing the dungeons solo as well, so it's just about practice. I think every Destiny player is capable of doing it, but it's definitely not going to happen in the first try unless you are absolutely god player.
If you are a god player, yeah. It's if you don't mind me saying this, Dad, as I know she'll go the solo. So, end of the day, a lot of people like say, right, I'm off to a solo dungeon today. We had some day going, I'm off to solo flawless. I went, have you soloed it? I went, no. You need to learn how to walk before run. Do you know how much time? He goes, well, how have you?
Yeah.
I went, time. Anybody can do it, but you've got to, you know, even if you dedicate a couple hours a week, it's more than what you would have originally. You can't just dungeon. And to be honest with you, they are getting the powers we've got now the best time. Because I mean, I rock solo flawless with Ark Hunting. I never thought I could do that. Ark Hunting blues, all blues, no mods, all blues. Ark Hunting. It was funny, absolutely hilarious.
I've watched you and Emag doing their thing.
No, I did. That was the Witch Queen Legend.
Yeah.
Well, I did Pit of Everything the other day. Solo flawless with all blues only. It was funny as fuck. Yeah, we did campaign Legendary, and we did it blues only. You're only allowed to. And I like doing that.
That was fun to watch. I'm not gonna lie. Like
yeah,
you and Emac on stream definitely come together to troll.
We were just. Yeah, I don't think he was impressed by it. But it was funny. It was good fun. I like doing that. I like making with challenges and stuff like that. It makes it different, really, and it just shows you your gaming capabilities as well. So it's not always about a build. When somebody says to me, "Hey, it's all right for you. You've got this build." I went, okay then. And I remember it was a prophecy, and I was doing damage, and I'm like, "Why are you not doing damage on the boss?" And to anybody in chat as well, and it don't mean on it. It just means if you're not putting out what needs to be put out, you're wasting time. And that's the thing I don't like, being time. And this guy actually told me, goes, well, you've got all master shit on. Oh, okay. Oh, so I put all blues on. I think somebody in chat was actually with time, and I put all blues on both things, and I still managed to do more damage on the prophecy boss. And I went, hello.
Hello.
And I don't mean to, but when people question me, when I said to them, why are you not putting damage out, and then they're questioning me and then giving me shit back, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna show them. I'm gonna go, don't throw your D1 alpha shit with me and then not put out damage and then bitch at me for builds and stuff when you throwing this D1 at me. I detest that. That don't mean nothing to me. That just shows me that you were dedicated to Destiny, not But that's what I got. I get a lot as well. A late player. That's all I ever get off people is this D1 alpha shit, and it's like that doesn't mean anything to me. Because it's because I've had a bad experience with people like that. They'll say it and then they don't know how to shoot with a gun, or they cause a lot of problems in raids and stuff. And and people don't realise when somebody's failing in my raid. And it's demoralising. So when I call people out, I don't mean that I'm being funny. I'm just saying, right, you're doing something wrong here. Can we fix it? That's all it is.
I think the biggest issue is that people don't want to listen because they think they know better. It's like I've been getting this myself a lot, where I trying to do a Sherpa runs helps in the raids, and I know that I experience people playing with me, and they trying always to push their way.
Guys, I've just got to go do something downstairs.
Yeah, it's okay, Havoc. And it just doesn't work like that, because they're trying to cut through a different, like, certain encounters, trying to skip things. And I was just saying, "Hold a minute, this is not how I'm doing things." You're trying to teach new people, showing them raid. You want to do it the legit way, so they can go back to this raid and do it in themselves, because they will have a better understanding of all their encounters. But there's a lot of too cocky players who just don't want to listen.
Yeah, and especially when a woman's telling them off.
Oh, I can imagine.
I love it, yeah. Especially when they sit there and go, I'm this. I'm like, so when I see damage, I'm like, okay, what we doing here then? And the reason why I do that is 5, 6, 7 hours, right? Even teaching, and I've got outside world to teach people. I have a friend. Excuse me a minute, sorry.
Bless you.
And I I've gone out my way. Like my friend Moose, I've been teaching him all stuff like with the GA. Like I put him through fucking pain. I don't have to get mad, especially when I throw him through master nightfalls. I'll go out there and show me what you need to put on, and then I'll question when he puts on. Why have you got to charge your light when you've got nothing to use your charge your light with? I'm like, I'm terrible, but it's only because I'm trying to. But I'm mod whore. So I always do it all, but yeah, there's no good going in that at children. You know, if you don't understand something, there's nothing saying, hey, I don't get it. If you remember that in Val, I just didn't get it with the fucking symbols at end. Now I'm the one saying, hey, you know, I'm the one dunking all the time now. Last time I've done Val. I mean, King's Fall. I've run it a few times, and yeah, I absolutely adore it, and I know I can teach. But it's all I want somebody to say is, I don't understand, Gemma. I'll go, okay, that's fine. I says, you know, and I'll do that as long as someone's honest. Hey, I don't understand what you mean. That's all I ask from people. And it takes a lot of stress away as well to just say, look, I don't understand. There's nothing wrong with saying you don't understand.
Yeah,
There's nothing
exactly.
wrong. There's nothing wrong with
this
that.
is what causes the most issues, that
Pride.
the people trying to put the pride on, you know, and like, yeah, I know what to do, and know what to do, and then to go in it, it's like, why have you done it this way? This is not how it works. It's like,
Yeah. And then they've caused like 25,000 whites, but they still know what they're doing.
Yep.
And it's like, just admit, you know, I did garden the other week, divinity run. Yeah. And it was painful. But I said to him, look, I remember the raid, but so, you know, and as soon as I got into raid, I remember.
Right.
I'm more than happy to white 20,000 times until that person understands. All I want from that person is to say, I don't. If that, yeah, that's all I want him to do. Yeah, never be afraid to ask questions.
100%.
100%. It's like a brain surgery guy, isn't it? He wouldn't, like a doctor, he wouldn't brain surgery, you know, and he would have had to ask questions to learn how, you know, and he wouldn't have just asked once or twice, not because pride, oh, I know what to do. You know, it don't work like that. He would have asked so many questions to learn. It's the same, you know, in doing something. You don't know until you ask, until you learn. So,
100%.
and Raider, I found that I don't know my lefts and rights when I do Raider.
Oh, I know. I found that out a couple of times.
I actually have stickers now. I've got stickers on my left and right. I have, honestly. I do. I have. I might actually there because I'm. Yeah. I don't even know what 1, 2, 3 is either.
It's commune, I'm telling you. Oh, that's actually funny. Right, let's get a little bit of the Destiny subject so people can actually get to know you a little bit better. And there's one question I've been dying to ask you, and that is, what is the one fun fact about you that people might not know?
I knit. I can knit. I can knit. Damn it! I fun fact. It's something you probably won't think I would do, but I like to knit, do sewing. I don't know, I'm quite an open book, but I think it's something that I never talk about. So, I like playing Sudoku, which not many people know. No, I don't think anybody knows that.
No way.
So I do love Sudoku, yeah. So I have it on my phone, and I'll sit. Yeah, that's the only. There's 2 games on my phone: Pokemon Go and Sudoku. And I am a font fiend. I have like over 7 million fonts on my PC, and I know a lot of creators who made the fonts.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm a font fiend. I'm trying to think. Yeah, I like knitting. I like Sudoku. And I'm a font fiend. Yeah, that's probably 3 things that people really didn't know about me.
That's
yeah.
Amazing.
I mean,
she likes to knit.
I do DIY. I like drills and stuff like that. I didn't think you asked, but people knew about that.
Chat, we are gonna open a questions for you to ask Gemma shortly. So if there's anything you've been dying to ask her, now, well, in a few minutes will be the time. So get your questions ready. Think about what do you want to ask, and make sure you're gonna tag at Team Nightwatch in the chat so we can see those questions nice and clearly. Right, Havoc, over to you. I know you like some of the questions that we have in here, so take it, everybody.
Oh, some of the questions. I'm just
my
scouting
God.
through which can ask next. Having a little look skis. So unprofessional of me, isn't it? No, because like most of them, your answers covers the question. Through the ones which we haven't really asked you. Here's one for you actually. Is that the right one? Let me read this again. So, what has been your biggest failure on Twitch, and how have you overcome it? If you've had any, of course.
I have, yeah. So I've had to chat like people who've known me for a very long time, like from going to Battlefield to Destiny, went from the 150 rocking to 10 for quite a while. That's fine, you know. That's never bothered me, numbers, never. But the thing is, with the failure of me is like not keeping to a schedule and having long periods of breaks, and like I've done that a hell of a lot. And when I say I'm going to do a schedule, I can't, and I don't think my mental health will ever let me. Like, because if I'm not good in any way, I can't stream. I don't want my problem. I go on enough about my off. And so when I stream, I don't want my problems to go on there. I just want to get away. I just want, go into my zone and do what the, because I just feel like it's a failure. And I feel more of a failure in goals that the channels hit. The channels hit some goals that people are grinding the fuck out of. And I'm taking advantage out of that because I'm just like, okay, I've got that, it's fine. And I feel like I've failed the channel on that because I know that I could do better. And I don't push it when I know I could.
Yeah.
And I'm not organized. Now, if you want me to organize you, Ash, I'll do that. I can do that. I can organize anybody. So I feel like I could do better. I know I could. But I fight every day just to be me sometimes. So, and especially when the anxiety kicks in, it sends me, And a lot of people don't realise, like, it takes me a while to even press the broadcast button, even to this day.
Well,
that's why I don't tweet.
You're absolutely right.
I feel like I'm failing. That's my biggest failure. I feel like that I failed the channel massively with that, and it bugs me every day.
I think that's a good answer, and thank you for sharing that with us. But as what chat has quite rightly put, like every streamer needs a break, and sometimes it's very hard to stick to a schedule. As I find out, like with me, for example, like I find it very, very difficult to stick to a schedule. So I know exactly how you feel around that. But no, yeah, that was a really good answer, and thank you for sharing that with us. Now we do have a couple of questions in chat which we'd like to get cracking with, if that's all right with you, Gemma. So the first one is from Real Munchie. His question is to you: what do you do in your spare time apart from streaming? Do you like walking, cooking, shopping? Question mark.
I don't do any of that anymore. After losing my daughter,
Mm.
people don't realise how enclosed in I am. I
Okay.
used to go airsofting, the pictures on Instagram. I used to go out clubbing, go out shopping. Do you know to actually, and I'm going to say this personal, do you know how hard it is just to go out knowing the fact that I need to go shopping? That is a task alone. But people don't see that. People see this confident Gemma on stream. But I turn into stream mode. But nobody knows this shy away, afraid person. But then I don't want to blot that out everywhere on TikTok. I don't want to blot that out anywhere. But I'll tell you now, guys, to get me out of the house, to do normal day tasks is very hard. And yeah, like I went to London randomly last 2021 because I needed to do it, and I could do that. And I pushed myself to the limits again by overcoming the anxiety. But for day-to-day stuff, if I can get away with it, I won't. I won't do it. I won't. And you know, if my kids need anything, then yeah, I'll go. But when I'm on my own and I just need to just get out and do stuff, I'd rather not. I'll just. But then 2020 ruined that for a lot.
That's true.
Like, you know, and I already had that problem already, but then it's gone into an even more problem because obviously been locked down even more. And so I really don't do anything anymore. I don't like cooking because there's no, I don't like walking. If I can get the kids to walk the dog for me, then I will. I used to do all that. I actually used to do all that. If I could get all that back and build it back up, which I'm slowly am, then yeah, I love doing the walking. I've got loads of pictures I put up of like walking with dogs. Castlewood can be quite nice when when it's not around area, but yeah, it's just gaming. If they're all grown up, so I don't really do much. So yeah,
I like the answer.
I live a lady boring life. I live a very boring life, and you know what? I'm content. If I have to say life now, I'm content. I'm happy. As long as the kids are happy, the bills are paid, then yeah, I'm happy.
I like it. I like it. So there you go, real Munchie. There is your answer, buddy. So hopefully that is what you were looking for. Now we do have another question in chat. It comes from Bear Cheek. He asks, at Team Nightwatch, who is your favourite manager in Nightwatch brand, and why is it me? Fuck you, Bear. So that's
Boss Bear. You swear just as much as me, and I love it.
There we go, then, Bear.
Hang on a minute. Who's Bear?
Yeah, like and why is he portraying that he's part of Nightwatch? What?
I know, right?
What a guy. We also have another question from Air Bronco. He's asked, at Team Nightwatch, Blues only raid when? That was your question.
Challenge.
Oh, I'm down. I'm down for Deep Stone Crypts, Blues only. I would fucking do that. I'd be down. I'd be down to any, obviously, as long as it's power level, because that makes the difference. When it's a power level, it does actually make the difference, the PP damage. But I would be, I would, if he was down for it, Dark and Havoc, I would be absolutely down for that.
Easy clap.
Yeah.
Easy,
I would love to do that.
I'll be down to give it a go at some point. As long as it fits in with your schedule, you know.
Fit is in. Fit is in, Havoc.
Right, so there hasn't been any more questions in chat. Now, obviously, chat, if you do have any other questions, please do let us know, because why wouldn't you want to ask a question to Gemma?
Perhaps there is something you would like to know. Who knows?
Who knows? Now, Dark, now I know that we were talking about something the other day about the conversation. You know, the conversation which we were having?
Yeah.
Is that still a thing, or?
It is a thing, yeah.
Okay, well, hang on. But before we get to that, there is another question in chat, but I'll answer that in a second. Now, no, we'll do the question first. Question: what is your long-term goal? Where do you see? That's from Pure Kratos. Is that with streaming, Brando, Pure Kratos, or is that in general? I'm assuming it's streaming, to be honest.
For streaming, I think long-term goal is to. I'm hoping that people still want to see me. And obviously, like, I don't have any goals for Twitch. There's so much that I could push for, and I should, but I don't want to. I don't know. I just hoping that people still want to watch me and still enjoy my content, and
Well, I
hopefully, that's just the goal. As well as people want to watch me, and I'll still stream. I've been able to apply for partner for 2 years now, and I have the achievement done, but I don't want to push for it. I don't want to do push for partner. Maybe I should. I don't know. I don't think that I'm good enough for partner. And I'm not trying to put this down, but I look at channels saying to me, like, I'll admit we hit 15 million minutes the other day, which was so awesome. And it blew my mind of getting something like that, like 15 million minutes. It's actually like over 6,000 days of watch time on my channel. Like, holy shit. Like, but I'm just happy because I've met so many people, and I've had people like say make their day. I've like helped people build the channels, as in like I've got panels, I've done record, emotes for them, that I'm just like, helping people set up, and as long as people want to, want my content and enjoy it, I think I'll always stream. Do it for a goal on the channel. Just having that pleasure of people watching me is a goal in itself.
Yeah.
And I'm very fortunate for how many people come in. I'm very, very lucky. I can boot up any time.
To be honest, though, I mean, like,
it blows my mind. Like any time. Sorry.
No, you're fine.
It blows my mind any time of day I stream. Any time. I could boot up at 2:00 in the fucking morning, and you guys still pile in. It's like, holy shit. And I never want to take that for granted. And I've said that when the first ever interview I did back in 2016. And I still say it now. I'll never take anything for granted. And no. And the fact that you guys do that blows my mind. That's a goal done there. So that, to me, as long as you guys want to watch me and enjoy it, and enjoy me bitching, whining, moaning, and screaming at goddamn Destiny, then I'm
but that's your character. You know what I mean? Like, and that's what people love to see you do. Now, I mean, I know you've expressed a point with, obviously, like earlier on when you made the switch from playing Call of Duty, Battlefield, etc., where you were hitting numbers of 250 and above. Now, obviously, and those people what don't return, they're stupid, because obviously the ones what do stick with you through thick and thin, okay, they're there for you and you alone, not for what you're playing, not for what, I had a really good speech then, and it's gone. But do you see where I'm coming from? I mean, like they're there for Gemma, not for what you're playing, or for Destiny, or Call of Duty, or fucking Hobo Simulator.
I think what Havoc is trying to say is, Gemma, you are the content, not the game. Yeah. You are the content. You are the face of your stream.
Yeah.
Yes.
And the thing is as well, like, there's a little advice I want to never worry about the people that's not in your chat. Worry about the people in your chat. That is my rule by. Because I used to have like people like, oh, such a been here today, so fuck him. What about these people in your chat? Worry about them. Don't worry
Mhm.
about, worry about people who are there, not the people who are not there. And that's how I always go by it. And I know I have a lot of people
100%.
that lurk as well. And one guy, he's been subbed to me now 24 months. He talked to my chat the first time. But he always messages me saying, I love watching you. Just don't want to talk. You have to talk for me. That's fine. You don't even have to sub to me. That's fine. I'm not here for any of that. I mean, I try and give it back in anyway. But yeah, I always take care. That's what makes my days. The people who are there. I don't worry about the people who are not there. If they want to go touch grass, that's their problem.
I love it. I love it.
Oh,
But yeah,
good.
I'm just very fortunate. I'm very lucky. And I know there's some hardcore Destiny players that do watch me, and they're still there for me when I play any other game. And there's still people from Battlefield that will figure, but it did deplete, and that's fine because I'm not there to kiss ass. I'm there, I love something. And I always say a big advice to anybody: play what you love, because if you don't play something you like, you'll be miserable. Nobody wants to watch a miserable. So play something that you love because you'll shine when you're happy. You shine, positivity. People like positivity.
100%. 100%. Well, hopefully that answers your questions, chat. And so, Dark, do you want to take over and potentially discuss what we were discussing the other day, or would you like to
there is
leave it in more suspense?
There is one question in the chat before we're gonna lose the guys. There was one question. Philly Muffin from the Philly Muffin. What's your favorite meme and why is it Ricardo?
Why is it not Ricardo? This is 2022. Ricardo, friends. How dare
She
But
really
why
wants to turn that
not?
Ricardo one, doesn't she?
Oh God, Ricardo's been part of the channel since 2018. He's been a big part. I mean, I remember the first time I fell in love. Holy shit, this man's a god. Is it somebody that I could that I would actually date? No. It just yeah. But it's funny. It's so funny, and because I'm a woman and I just see it, being a bit pervy and having a laugh. But it's like something that I would do in a bar and have a laugh. That's how I like to sit down. How I would sit down in a bar with my friends. Have a laugh, the way I talk and stuff like that is how I would be in person. So yeah, it's just a laugh. We're all adults, so it's
exactly.
Yeah.
It's good. great answer though. Right then, Dark.
Right, so is the thing that we did actually wanted to announce in the chat during the podcast is that as a team NightVatch, we are we do want to go behind you 100%, and we do want to push you for the partner.
Now, how do you feel about that, Gemma?
Don't know. Excited. I just
You're speechless.
I am speechless because I partner.
So as we stand here, sit here actually technically, but the reason why Dark and other people built this whole team in the first place was obviously to help grow people, help people with their goals, their journeys on Twitch and YouTube, and obviously we kind of lost sight of that a little bit previously, but we're now getting back to what we are, and and we feel that the time is right, and we would love to help you get that check mark, and for you to be our very first partnered streamer on our Twitch team. So, I mean, as a team, we love you. We love your content. We love what you do. Now, I know that you've got your personal troubles which you're dealing with as well, but obviously, we would like to put some shine, put some good, positive vibes into you and help you get to that ultimate goal of partner. So yeah, the question is, would you like to do it?
Yes. I would. I'm honoured that you even want to help. Oh my god, that's just yeah. Because yeah, you know about the past troubles. You know recently what I've had.
I do.
And a lot of people in chat, and having to face that is probably worse than what I'd feel. And I'm still fighting it now. But I'm trying. Because again, you know, when I go on Twitch, I don't want to be going on about my shirt. This is about, you know, so I'm trying. Sometimes I just, you know, want to just crawl away forever, you know, but I'm fighting it. I really am. And I'm very honoured. I'd love to push the channel. The channel deserves a lot more than what.
There we go, guys. Let's get that trending. As Bears just put hashtag Gemma Partner 2022. Let's get
it done, chat. Let's get it done.
So, guys,
we'll be right there with you.
If you're not already following Gemma, can some of the mods please get all of her social in the chat? Go over to her Twitter, her Twitch. She even has a YouTube. Let's start
I need to keep posting on that.
And a TikTok. Let's not forget about the TikTok.
Yes.
I don't know.
Gemma's
I don't
got a
do
TikTok. Oh no, she doesn't do TikTok chat. But let's just you know, if you're not already doing so, please make sure that you go and show us some love and some support.
I made that.
Go hit that follow button. You know, even if you don't, well, even if you see her streaming and you would like to get to know Gemma more, and even if you're a lurker, just be sure to go by the stream, sit in a chat, get to know her. Because I tell you what, chat, right? I learned a lot from Gemma in the 4 months when I was scouting her, and yeah, but you know, she's a lovely person. She has an awesome content, and you won't be disappointed. So make sure you go follow her on all socials. And again, Gemma, from all of us at NightVatch, we are more excited. Well, we can't be. Wait, no, I said that wrong. We are so excited, in fact, to have you and to see what you're going to produce in future streams and stuff like that. So, yeah, let's get it done. Hashtag Gemma for partner. Let's get it trending, chat.
Let's go.
I do have a TikTok. And I did that so I could get my name, but it does have some content on it. But I've not used it. It's just nice memories, really. I need to get back with social media. That's another failure. I'm not really good with rejection. I'm very bad with rejection. So I'm like this. If I don't tweet out and nobody likes my tweet, it feels rejected. So if I don't tweet out and I don't have nobody on the channel, then that's fine because I tweet out, it's a bonus. I always go into broadcasting, nobody to watch me. So if I tweet out and then less people come in because I've tweeted out, I feel like I failed. So that's why I don't like failure, rejection. I just see if I don't tweet out, I can never be disappointed. So when anybody does come in, it blows my mind. I'm like, holy fuck. You know, I've not even brought. And my mods go mad with me. I know the mods go crazy with me because I never tell them what I'm doing. The only time I do is if it's a 24-hour race. I never tell them anything. I just boot up and then I get like, what the fuck is this woman? You know, I never, you know, I'm terrible. I don't really keep them informed like I should, but I don't like to bother them. I you know, they're there. You know, they're my brothers. They put me on check. You know, they're the guys that will put me straight if I'm doing something wrong or, you know, stuff like that. But I never want to expect them to do anything for me, if you get me. I just, you know, if they're... So I don't... Yeah, I never tell them anything.
That's good.
I'll never tell them when I'm booting a pro like that. I've just answered like 7 in the morning. Gemma, you've been live for 7 hours. What the fuck?
Right, Dark. I do think that obviously we should play the Get to Know Gemma promo again because we do have some extra people in chat who probably haven't seen this yet. And this will give new people in chat a good chance to see what they will be following and what Gemma is about and a part of her story so far. So, Dark, if you
Yes.
wouldn't mind, good sir.
Yes, absolutely. Before we're gonna play, guys, obviously Push for Partner is happening for Gemma. We're gonna go behind it with the entire team. Don't forget, if you are lurking in the channel, say something in the chat, otherwise it won't count. So we all gotta do it together as a one big force, and it will happen. With that said, let's play
get
this
into
again
it.
for you.
Enjoy this, guys. It's really good.
Breathe in, out, out. I will let
Oh my god, I'm gonna fucking cry. I swear to God, please tell me I've done it.
out. I will let out.
Yeah, oh my god! Oh my god, I've done it! Oh my god! Sorry. Horse. My Little Pony sound.
Yes! I got you! Fucking yeah! Alpha! Fucking yeah!
Put a reel, put a reel. That's PvP damage down there. It's fucking. It's looking away. Don't kill me, guys. You can clip that one. I deserve that.
I do like that.
Oh, I love it. It's great. Great captions there.
I have 2 videos actually that sum me up as well, actually, but they've got copyrighted music. No, that's the problem, and that's actually they're actually on my YouTube channel. That when I did my charity show of Wonder Woman, there's like some summed up.
You
videos.
mean the unicorn one?
Yeah, that the Rattle one. That was for cancer
yeah.
research. We raised 1,500, and then we raised £2,500 in 4 hours. We actually raised the goal before I even started, and I was 4 hours. And then Lullaby Trust took us to Water Valley after. Say thank you. I showed you that advert, didn't I? The emails and that.
You did, yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, the channel's raised over 5,000 for charity. Yeah.
There's definitely something. Definitely something. Not a lot of people can say things like this and raise money and help other people. Actually, there's a lot of effort that goes into it, and you've done a fantastic job doing it.
Yeah.
Huge
I
congrats.
also lost an eyebrow once for a charity event.
I'm coming down to your house and I'm going to wax you, me, when we'll get a charity event going. That's the goal. I will come down one day. We'll do a charity event, right? And every time someone donates, I will wax him. How about that? That's the goal right there.
Within reason, though. Okay, within reason.
Nope. Just do it. Just
Just
do
do
it.
it,
Smack him. I mean, I
Wow.
would.
Wow, Dark.
So,
Bullying me now.
Slapping his forehead.
talking a little bit about the community. I mean, your community, our community. Like giving a little bit back. Obviously, what we are about is to create opportunities for streamers, for gamers, help get them connected with people like us, so they can collaborate, brainwash the ideas. So with that said, is what advice would you give to someone who is just about to start on Twitch or is just started and is brand new to it?
Don't worry about that sub button. Do not worry about that. Worry if you want the sub button when I started. Don't worry about that. Worry about building your community and enjoying it. Make it fun, because when you get that sub button, it's not fun. So I always say, don't worry about that. Don't. Make it fun. You know, and enjoy it, you know, and have a goal and say, hey, you know. But I always say advice is, why are you going into this? Or going into a mindset for money is not the mindset to go in. My personal opinion. People will see that and not be interested. Don't go into the mindset that you expect, because you've got a beefy PC doesn't mean shit. It's not about the PC, it's not about the game, it's about the person. And I always say, you know, play and play what your best potential is. Well, like, you know, if you're brand new and you say, I don't know, like you know Overwatch inside out, or you know Final Fantasy inside out, and you know every inch of it, then do it. Show them what you can do. Show your talents, and then just let everything fall into its place. Keep positive. You know, it's not about you. It's about you entertaining people. So, you know, when you're going in with a sad face and problem, I want to hear that they've got. So I would always say, just go into it, and no matter how down you are, do you really want to stream when you are down? You know, can you beat it and you know, put that fake smile on? I mean, I'll be honest with you guys, I've had quite a while of recent events, and you know, and it has drained me. To, like, you know, people have seen me crack a little bit because of what the recent events are, but I'll always try and do something silly or whatever just to try and have that laugh. But you know, for somebody who's new, I highly recommend just going in with an open mind, and don't compare yourself to anybody. Don't do that. There's many people have gone, well, I don't like him. Well, that's your problem. You might not like him, but they do. You know, don't have that mindset, you know. Just have that mindset about what you want to focus on. Keep at it and just be positive. If you can't be positive, then, you know, try and, you know, if it's something you really want to do, just find ways. I always recommend this a mirror. So when I always 20 avoid backward. But having a mirror in front of you is one of the best ways of doing it. So you're looking at yourself, so you're like talking. So if you know what is watching you, for start out, just talk to the mirror. It sounds silly, but a lot of people like just to come in and see what you're doing. So don't call a lurker out either. I feel like that's each to their own though, but this is just my opinion. And just talk to the mirror away, you know, commentary, and you know, if people enjoy it, then they will follow. And if they enjoy you, they will talk about it, and then they'll. That's kind of how I look at it. I used to use a mirror. I sometimes still do when I'm a little bit off with myself. I'll have a mirror so I look like I'm talking to somebody. It's yeah, sounds silly, but it works.
No, it's true. I mean, because what people don't realize is obviously, like, once you get down the fact that you're basically going to spend 90% of your time talking to yourself, and you don't look stupid, because I think that's what worries people, like when they're first starting out, is that, oh, I'm not talking to anyone. There's nobody in my chat, and I feel lonely. Because I mean, like that's what most people like experience. Now, obviously, I speak for myself here, but I mean, like when I started out, that was the most challenging thing is getting out of my comfort zone, talking to a computer screen, knowing that there's nobody watching. So that is a very, very, very valid point. like, and I wish I had a mirror, but then again, I think I might have broke my mirror back then. But you know, this beautiful face and whatever. But I mean, you know, but no, yeah, I mean, it's a very, very, very valid point what you make there. With
I mean, even when I've got with a lot of people in, some people don't talk. Sometimes I think they don't talk. They're like, "Oh, I don't talk because if he turns around and dies, I'm going to shout at him." Yes, I will. But so I'll always, you know, commentary, and I always say, like you say, you watch. Like, how do they know?
Yeah.
You know, so it's like, you know, you just got to pretend, you know, like, yeah, there's always somebody there, and the mirror helps. It sounds so silly, but a mirror where you're like, it really does work, and that's what I've always done. I've got to the point now where I'm commentary everything, even when I'm straight.
Yeah.
Yeah, so yeah.
Definitely solid advice. Bobby couldn't have done it better. What about the equipment though? Would you say spend your money, go all in so we can stream?
No.
Let's talk about that a little bit. What would you recommend if you were just starting yourself
console.
right now, knowing what you know?
Console. You know why? Because PlayStation, Xbox promote the fuck out of you.
Oh yes.
And you stream from a console. Sometimes I've had more views on console without the camera than what I have when I think. I'm like, thanks guys. You know, because what it is when you go into store, and guys, when I recommend this on beefy PCs means shit. And when you stream from OBS, then it's all down to you for that promotion. When I recommend streaming from a console, because when you're on that store, it'll say set on that Destiny. It'll actually have the list of people who are streaming from the console. And as soon as you even look at it, you actually get a view as well. That's as a view. So, yeah. What I know now, I still would do the same as what I did back then. I would have been console. I'm very, yeah. And like I say, I'm lucky that any platform I play on, and any, you know, still there. I'm very, very fortunate. Very, but I highly recommend it when people are like on console and then get very toxic set. They've paid all this money. I built it up from nothing. Like I used to use like a curtain behind my bed. I built up from nothing, from having nothing now to having a whole gaming system in here of all the platforms, 2 PCs in here, and I'm very, very fortunate. But I built that up, and I think people think that if you, I've only just started doing gaming PC gaming in the last 2 years because of Destiny. Otherwise, I'm a fucking console pleb, me. I love it. I love my trophies, but and I think you should put money into until there's something there, like and do a goal. Hey, I get 1,000 followers or 500 grade, and just go from there, really. And it gave me goals. So the more people started watching me, the more goals I get better with things. So I save my money and whatnot, and then go buy it. And going into a stream and starting your channel expecting to buy stuff. I've never done anything like that really, but I kind of feel like, if you've got a community there, then yes. But there's nothing worse than 2 followers. I'm not dishing numbers. That does not. But what I mean is somebody brand new and they've already got a donation. No, can you not? Don't do that. Do that. That's it. Concentrate on your content first, and then do it. That's something that I think is a big off-put. I think it is for me personally. I just think you should just be happy what you've got. Don't complain what you've got either. It's like what you've got. Make way. If you want to be a streamer, then you've got to do it yourself. It's only like a doctor. Again, they had to pay to go to university to learn everything. They didn't have a donation goal. Hey, pay for my university, and get there. Do you get what I mean? So it's just, work with what you got. You know what I used to do as well? I have a microphone, so I used to connect microphone and plug the headphones into the goddamn TV. That's what I had. I couldn't even afford a pound microphone at the time. So I just worked around with what I got, and nobody knew what I was doing. It was just, and I just built it up from there, saved it. But I don't mean that auditioning anybody, like with but it's just when brand new streamers just need to concentrate on the content and what they bring, because it's not for everybody. Sadly, and there's a lot of streamers now compared to what there were 2 or 3 years ago. So
100%.
it's
And its market is so saturated right now.
Yeah.
Because it's easy. It's really easy. But also at the same time, there's so many other possibilities. So like there's software out there that you can use, and you can use your mobile phone as a camera, so you don't need to spend any money. If you do wanna run with a PC, and you do lack in the camera, just use your mobile phone. Use the sources, devices, everything that you already have.
Yeah, there's way around everything. There
Yeah.
is. I've learned so much in the last 5 years on Twitch than what I have in my whole entire lifetime of things. And with me sitting a lot on my own, I'll sit and study all this. And because I broke, Anthony can coin me thinking I broke so many PCs and I broke so much software that I've had to learn the hard way. And not asking for anybody's help as much. I had to sit there and learn the hard way. Yeah, I can build PCs now.
Yay!
And it's like, there's always possibilities for everything. So work with what you can, because asking for nothing more. And because when people see a donation goal or something like that, then, or you boot your channel up, it's like, straight to affiliate. It just shows this different type of goal, what your mindset, and it's not what you're wanting to entertain, you just want money. And that sometimes can put off a lot of people. I go mad with my channel for what they give me, because I'm not, it's not about that. So I always try to give it back and just work around everything you've got. Like I say, if you've got a mobile phone, you've got a camera. Everyone's got a mobile phone, there's a load of things, and there's a load of free software. There's so much free software out there as well. What helps you? It's crazy, yeah.
That is true. There is a lot of free stuff out there. No matter what you're into or what you want to aim for, if it's editing or live stream,
It's so easy these days to start on Twitch, or for that matter on any other platform. Super easy, and there's nothing wrong asking for help or asking questions towards the other streamers. The only thing I wouldn't recommend is to piggyback on somebody else's stream.
Yes,
Twitch etiquette. Hello, but there's nothing wrong asking the questions and asking for the help with the equipment, with software. There are teams out there that will most probably help you. And speaking about the teams, what is your take on it, Gemma? Would you recommend somebody new who started on Twitch looking into the teams?
No, not to begin with, because you don't know what they're about. And somebody who started brand new, so they've just come onto Twitch brand new, they don't know themselves of what type of person they are, because Twitch can change you. Twitch changed me a lot, and I don't recommend that in a way. They need to be who they are to identify themselves, because what's going to happen then is, if they're not identifying themselves, they are, and they're going to team as part of relations of being part of a team, so they're going to overload themselves so fast and have high expectations as well. And I always say, educate yourself first, like I did. I dug deep into Team NightVatch, and I wanted to make sure that I was myself and being able to represent and be decent and to be for other people as well. And for somebody who's brand new, like one follower, just boot the channel, I wouldn't recommend it straight away. I would recommend, if they really did, like, say, part of Team NightVatch, I recommend they hang around a bit, they get to know themselves. Obviously, in the respect of Twitch, of don't go around self-promoting. You know, there's a way in doing it, and just being respectful. Because I'm like this, me. Like, if I know somebody, you can walk in my house and go help yourself. If I don't know you, do that. You stand at that door and you know I answer. Do you know what I mean? And that's kind of what Twitch is. You're coming into my home, you know, and somebody just comes into my home, I don't say a link. It's like, you know, I wouldn't do that. And it's like, you want to be treated how, you know, treat people how you want to be treated as well. So don't do anything what's rule breaking or you know it's wrong and then get all pissy because I've called you out. I hate that. And like somebody like one time we're a part of a community thing and they jumped in and they thought they could just self-promote and I went, I don't even fucking know you. Don't do that. Well, I don't care what part. I don't care if you're part of the Kings. Part of the Kings, you know, tribe. You don't do that. Have some goddamn respect. You know, and that's something, what respect is, you know, earned, not given. And I would judge you first before you come, when you come to my channel, and you have to earn that respect, just like I have to earn your respect. And it goes a long way, and that's all it is. Now, for me, if you really want to be part of a team, so Team NightVatch, you're a new streamer, get to know us first. Make sure you're on point with your channel as well. There's no point being part of a team if you're not going to be a streamer and be part of it. So I always say, do your research, see if you enjoy us, you would like to hang around with us. At the same time, you need to make sure that you kind of streamer you are, what you enjoy, would you fit in. Research is such a, you know, get your notepad out, you know, put, you know, watch Havoc, you know, watch me, you know, what you don't like about us, what you like about us, you know, and think you fit in. It doesn't take that long to sit there 5 minutes a day doing research, because a lot of people just jump in gun and then don't even realise how fake, you know, and then you kind of look silly.
Yeah, 100% agree. A little disclaimer: we are all a bunch of weirdos. Okay,
Yeah.
definitely
in our own little way.
But that's what makes us.
That's
That's
what
what makes us
anyway.
us. That's what makes us us.
Yeah.
And you know, you individual, you're somebody like somebody different than all the other people on Twitch trying to fake it out. Be yourself.
I wish I can't be fake, me. I don't know. You know, they should go into Hollywood. GG. I don't know how to be fake. You know, and being real is a big key.
Yeah.
Being real, you know, it's
One of a
yeah.
kind.
Yeah, we're all unique. Be that
100%.
uniqueness. Be that uniqueness. Be that fucking weirdo. We love it.
Oh yeah. Havoc,
It's true.
over to you, buddy.
Yes, sir. Ooh. What else is there to say, really?
Oh,
Do you know what I mean?
plenty.
So we've asked about the pineapple on pizza, and Gemma gave us a really good answer. It doesn't belong on pizza, which is fantastic.
Do it. I know you want to ask that question. It's there. It's literally there.
What question?
It's in there. You're looking at it.
No, I've asked the pineapple pizza. No.
No, the two above.
Oh, okay. Right, here we go.
Mm-hmm.
All right. If you could have one superpower, all right, what would it be and why?
Oh,
Gemma's like, what the fuck?
if I was a guy, I would like to be. Can do that big PP damage then, can't I? You know, to swing the helicopter. I don't know. Do you know? Do you want me to? This is really cheesy, but I'm gonna read something that I wrote to someone.
Go for it.
And it's very, very cheesy, right? And he knows. He'll probably know who this is, because obviously I have a lot of bad luck, right? And it is extreme bad luck. And I'm not trying to like anyone pick me. I don't do. I pick. But the one thing is that for some reason, it don't rain in my house. And the recent events is probably one of the most biggest life changings. Obviously, don't you? And people, you know, close by. I had to deal with some really, really dark stuff. No, I've done nothing wrong, but it was thingy. And the stuff like with my daughter and stuff like that, you know, superpower for me, you know, it's like this is probably going way over the you're asking. But just being able to smile every day without fake, biggest thing I ever want. That's all I want.
I like it.
Because just being able to not fake it and just being able to smile and just, you know, be strong enough to deal with all the stuff. I'm not strong enough sometimes. It's superpower. If you want to like technical, I'd say I wish I could hide away, but I don't want to hide away. So I want to beat whatever's trying to beat me. So I would say take the superpower out and put in that I wish I could just smile every day as a superpower, just being positive and just like going, hey, fuck you problems, and just getting on with it. So, but if it was a superpower, it'd be invisible, just so I could hide away.
No, I like that. I like that. That's a really good, solid answer. Now, you know, I am gonna not shut, but I am just going to take focus to the chat for one moment here, Gemma. I do apologise.
No, you're all right.
Pure Kratos coming in with the 15 gifted subs. Thank you so much for supporting the Team Nightwatch and the Team Nightwatch brands, Brando. We do appreciate it. So if you just received a gifted sub from Brando, please make sure you do say thank you in chat. Wow, 15 subs. We appreciate you, Brando. And yeah, thank you, dude. So yeah, so if you did get a gifted sub, as I've just said, please do speak up in chat and thank Brando. And again, man, thank you. It all goes in towards helping us give back to you guys. So thank you very much. We do appreciate it. Air Bronco coming in with the 5 biddies as well. Thank you. We appreciate that. And I would just like to say on a personal note here as well, just while we're on this podcast, thank you to everybody who's tuned in to tonight as well. It means a lot to us, and it means a lot to Gemma as well, as I can imagine. You know, without you guys, we wouldn't be here, and this wouldn't be possible. So thank you for that, and we just hope that you're enjoying these podcasts and getting to know Team Nightwatch. So thank you again, guys. Much love to you. And Gemma, back to what you were saying, my lovely, with the invisibility superpower. Love that.
It's just so I could hide away. So every time I have a problem, I can just hide away, but I don't want to hide away. So yeah, I think the superpower is just being able just to smile without.
Bless you indeed.
Pineapple on pizza though.
What? What did Gemma just say?
I mean, it says Rocky behave.
Did she just say pineapple belongs? That's it. I take it all back, chat. We don't like her. Not welcome. I mean, going forward, we'll just forget that it was him in the said chat. Nah, the GGs. So, what other questions is there? What we can ask, Dark?
Sky is the limit, my friend.
It is.
Sky is the limit.
Sky is the limit indeed.
Perhaps.
Here's one for you. Hang on. Here's one for you, Gemma. Is there any questions what you would like to ask your hosts?
Oh no.
Is there anything which maybe you wanted to ask us, but you know, haven't had the time to, or is there anything which maybe just a general question about why the team was started, or?
Okay, I'm out.
Do you have any questions for us?
I am interested of like what the recent events. Obviously, we have the esports part with the Escape from Taco, which I find that's like really awesome. And as somebody who used to do esports myself for quite a bit, like it was wondering if that was open up for more games for that.
It is. So
Nice.
if today, if you're gonna go to our web page, guys, which is the nightwatch.com, there is an esports section in there, and there are two tournaments listed in there. One which is obviously live, the registration is open for, and that is the hardship tournament for the escape from Tarkov. That is going to happen really soon. There are plenty of cool prizes to be won, obviously the money prizes, and there's also a Destiny 2 tournament that we are working on. So keep an eye on that. If you're a Destiny 2 fan and you do like the raids, keep an eye on that.
Yes. But no, but the esports thing is obviously we are going to expand into other genres of like other games. But at the moment the sole focus is on obviously Escape from Tarkov and Destiny 2. But we are open to suggestions potentially, because I know that you were into the Call of Duty scene. Now obviously at the moment we don't have the funding for to have a seat in Call of Duty, but there are some smaller tournaments out there which I'm sure we could facilitate and get and get something going if that's something which you would be interested in.
Yeah, I miss college. I actually miss it. Modern Warfare 1, where like the 2009 that I RPG made the gold RPG within a week, where Activision tweeted me out saying I was the sweatiest player out there. So, and then I love doing tournaments. And I do have the new Call of Duty beta. I should be on it now because it's up for PS5. But I'm going to do that tomorrow. I'm going to say, because I do miss being sweater, and I miss being like going around stabby and stuff. I do miss all that. So it was just like just in the chat as well. Like I know that you're branding out there and stuff like that. So I was just curious. It's really cool what you're doing, and it was just a question basically like to let people know, hey, you could brand out for more different games. So
yeah. So the main focus is the Escape from Tarkov, and we are working our way to try to do something with Destiny here in the UK. Gambit events, and I don't know, there's a lot of ideas floating, but right now we're gonna start with tournaments for you guys so you can participate in those tournaments. And who knows, maybe one day you're gonna see a NightVatch here in the UK in the open live arena, but you can play some games with us, maybe. We can show you a little promo if you do wanna see it. I can play a little promo for you.
oh yeah.
Actually, let's do it.
Yeah, let's show it.
So that's that.
Awesome.
Any other questions you would like to ask?
I don't know. You kind of put me on the spot. If I'd have known, I would have written something down. I don't know actually. Like, I appreciate you guys. It's kind of more of a like my opinion on than like the questions, but just like I do appreciate everything what you do, and like the time you put into the websites and what you do on the Discord and for us, and like it's phenomenal. It's rare to see as well in the Twitch community. As much like I say, I'm grateful. So much positivity in Twitch. There's there's some drama side to it,
Yeah,
horrible side
yeah,
to it.
yeah.
There really is,
Hate raids.
and there's a lot of jealous, bitter individuals.
I had it today in my stream video. I had someone who came in and called me a fag and called me a douchebag. I was like, what? Like right on the spot. There was not even hi, hello, goodbye. Yeah, there is that, but yeah.
I pity people like that, and I'm going to say this. Anybody wants to be toxic, right? I grew up not having the best start of life. That's the way it is. But I chose my path to not following them footsteps. So it makes me wonder when these people are like that, what the fuck has happened in their life to be this vile? I pity them. I really do pity them. And it just blows my mind that people can be low like that. What do they get out of it? They need to look in a hard mirror. They look in the mirror and look harder. Because obviously, yeah, and anybody that wants to cause
they get in the ban. That's what they're gonna get out of it.
Oh yeah. Oh, they don't. That's like mine. And I don't fuck around me. They don't even get timeouts.
Yeah.
And yeah, I don't do the ban or unban reasons and stuff. No, you banned. That's it.
Yeah,
no.
just get the fuck out.
Just get the fuck out. Yeah, I pity people like that. But I was saying, like, what I see and what, like, and I can be very quiet. But I see everything you guys doing it's extraordinary and it's rare. And a lot of like team managers and stuff like that can be very toxic. And they expect all the limelight, and I don't know, there's a expectation. Just very negative stuff, and you're not like that. It's like, yeah. It's not like that with you guys.
Gemma, you were too kind. Too kind. Thank you for all the kind words.
You two are rare. It's
I mean, we're trying to build a team that is not built for us, but it's built for the community.
But you deserve all the love as well. And that's what's great about you.
No, we don't.
Yes, you do. Yes, you do. Guys, if you are not following these, all my friends, these two, they're great people, honestly. They really are. And, as a team manager, you still got to think about yourself as well. You do it in a way that is not negative. There's no expectation with you. You do whatever's done. And that's it. You don't, and I like that about you. It's very rare. And that's why you deserve all the love, definitely. And bestly pushing people forward and whatnot. And whenever anything, if you don't mind me liming this quickly, like any negative that has been, boom, you've dealt with it. It's rare to see. And somebody who stalks everybody on Twitch, I'm like that little weirdo with fucking binoculars in the bush. That's me. I see everything, and yeah, it's Team NightVatch is a very wonderful, rare, like, team. It really is, and it's good to see. I've seen a lot of many teams, that's why I'm so against them because they're just the way they are, just how they are. And it's more than Tim's family. So yeah, like, props to you guys, honestly.
Thank you so much. You're too kind. Seriously, I've been in a few teams in the past, and there are some footsteps that I don't, all of the footsteps that I don't want to follow, because every team I came across, I'm not saying that all of them are exactly like that. I'm not going to say that, because there's so many different teams out there. First of all, do your research. If you're interested in a team, do your research first. But the team that I have came across, I'm not going to say all of them, majority, 99% of them were about the people that were managing the team. And I think Gemma might agree with me on this one, maybe. Most of the teams that I obviously dealt with were like that, and that's bad. That's bad. It shouldn't be like that. Team is made out of the people It's made out of the members, and the members make the team, not the management, and anything like that. So it's about you guys. Same with the communities on Twitch. The whole reason why we stream it on Twitch is to meet people and to build a community and just to have a fun together. Not for you to be someone who we don't care about, because obviously you interact, right? And we just want to have fun, get some friends. Havoc is laughing. Havoc is laughing. Go on, Havoc.
Beings.
Go on.
I've got my brother in here. Laugh, but my bad. He's tickling underneath both of your chins with his fingers. It's just making me laugh, and he's doing little noises. But I was listening to everything you were saying. But no, yeah, Dark. Just to add on what you said, I mean, obviously, there are a lot of teams out there which are in it for themselves, and obviously, with Team NightVatch, we do thrive to make it about you guys rather than us. You know, I mean, it's
so we think.
Well, we try to anyway. So that's and obviously with what you said earlier on, Gemma, about if there's been any bad blood or anything like that, it's been dealt with swiftly. That's also, something which we want to keep as a professional standard.
It's always discreetly as well. It's the right way. It's not gone, oh, I'm going to write a Reddit post now and a Twitter post and I'm going to, I'm being an absolute dick. No, it's done the right way, professionally. Even though you were doing this out of your own time and, free will, you're doing this because you want to, not because, you and I've been doing it as professionally as you are. I've got so much respect and just been, it's just brilliant. It's just very professionally. And like say, you're doing this on your own free time. You don't have to do this, but you do. Yeah. And I respect that so much. And the problem is when it comes to some teams, again, I don't want to elaborate like all teams, but they make a big fucking issue out of it. They'll let it go build and build and build. They make a big issue. Then it goes on Twitter. Then it goes on this. Then it goes on that. And why? What's the drama about? Why? How old are you? 14? You should be on Twitch then.
Yeah.
It is no need for this. Like, the drama. Like, it blows my mind how the internet is the last couple of years. I mean, like I say, we're all human beings. We all make mistakes. I mean, I talk here like I'm not. I make a lot of mistakes, hell of a lot. I do, and I'll always try and put it. But again, we're only human. We only breathe air the same as everybody else. We all breathe air, and it's just that this the lack of it's just respecting each other. It goes a long way. That respect. It's free. It's free, guys. Respect and learning it, and it costs a bit of time, but it just be nice and just it goes a long way, and that's what a lot of teams don't know. They don't do, and then they'll expect like somebody to join, and they'll expect a stream that everyone else is fucking ass, and it's like they're only human. Do you know what I mean? It's makes a big difference, if people realise that.
No, I agree. Sorry that I'm laughing.
You make me laugh.
Some random songs at the back here. What was it?
What are you doing? I think we do that.
Gemma, but seriously, thank you so much for being honest. I mean, being real on Twitch is what matters the most, and what matters to me the most. Meeting a real person like yourself. It's like I knew first, like on spot that what I'm getting myself into, and this is someone real who doesn't care about the bullshit and all that, and that's a big bonus.
It doesn't have to be anybody else. And if it upsets people, me being honest and putting it straight, then so be it. I accept it.
That's it. I mean, like sometimes you got to be, I mean, like especially in your own communities as well. I mean, like as far as I'm concerned, that community is your social hub, and obviously, if someone wants to be a dick, like my brother, for example, and
Shut up, you're the dick.
but do you know what I mean? Like, but it's good to have good people in who want the same image and the same future for the team. And obviously, a lot of it does go out to Dark because obviously, you know, he puts a lot of time into the website.
I'm not even here.
Hang on, let me finish. Let me finish, man. Bish. But as what Dark quite rightly said, if it wasn't for the team members and the support what you guys give to the team, we wouldn't have a team. And that's where we lay on that. And so yeah, but it's good people like yourself, Gemma, what make the team as it is today. Now we do have a question in chat from Air Bronco, which reads, what does it take to join a team? Because I've heard some might have certain rules to be able to join, like you must have a certain amount of followers or whatever. Now, to answer this quite clearly, with us, we don't care what your viewership is. We don't care what your numbers are. If you fit into Team Nightwatch and you're a genuine person, a genuine, honest person, and if people can vouch for you, you know, it's not just a case of that you're putting in an application. We do applications can take any time from 2 weeks up to 4 months. So we do our due diligence before we bring any members in. Now, admittedly, we have made some poor decisions before, but we worked on them errors, and going forward, it's a more harsher vetting process because we don't just want anybody on Team Nightwatch. We want people what are going to fit in with our family feel and who is going to support, help others, and help themselves as well. You know, and that's hopefully answers your question, Air Bronco. But if you are genuinely interested, head over to our website. The applications are there, and obviously, yes, like some teams, we do have rules which we do expect to be followed. But
Part of being a team.
Yeah, you know, I mean, like there are some certain things which are a must and mandatory. But if you are interested, hit the link. If one of the mods can put the.
It's already done.
Okay, cool. Yeah, just have a read. You know, we do also help people push for affiliate. So yeah, so if that's something which you're interested, then have a look, and hopefully that answers your question, buddy.
Yeah, it's just been decent. Numbers does not matter. It should never matter, because at the end of the day, with somebody with 10,000 to 50,000 to 1, you just breathe air. I'm fucking sick of this.
We don't want to judge people. Don't want to judge people on the numbers. I don't think what numbers, like what is
make
your concurrent viewer on Twitch or how many followers you have. I don't think it should ever matter. Your content matters, your personality matters, and whether or not you can fit in the team matters.
Yeah, that's what matters. Yeah, because somebody could be with 20,000 followers and be an absolute CUNT.
Yeah,
you know, and you know, and on the side, horse. No, you know, numbers never matter. Like we anybody, you know, it's who you are as a person. Numbers don't define you. It's you what defines you. So.
No, that's it. You know, like it doesn't matter about numbers. It doesn't care about any of that shit. You know, as long as you're a genuine.
Yeah.
Then, what more can you ask for, really?
Yeah.
But yeah, but very good question though, Bronco. Very good question. Right, well, over to you then, Dark. I mean,
we are gonna wrap this one up. I don't want to keep you guys here for too long. It's been a long podcast. It's been a long podcast, and if you tuned into it in the middle or at the end, it is going to be available on YouTube to listen to and obviously watch. If you fancy a video, it's on the YouTube. It's going to be in the VOD on our channel on Twitch, but you can also listen to it in audio podcast format on Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Spotify, and all those services. I'm sure Gemma has shared all the links in the Discord, so you can hit them later. Yeah, you can hit them later. It will be available from tomorrow on YouTube, most probably later tonight. So you can definitely watch or listen to the whole thing. So before we're gonna depart from here, Gemma, tell us or tell our future listeners who are going to tune into this podcast on any of the podcast services, what is, just to recap a little bit, when you stream. I know you don't have a set schedule, but that's fine. But where do we can catch your stream? What games do you play? And if there's anything else you would like to share with the listeners.
So yeah, my name is MsGemmaRambeta. I stream on Twitch. I play a variety of games. Main game is that I hate, Destiny. I throw myself in dungeons and minus my KD and do the most weirdest things you can imagine, and do like to do challenges. So I like to play different things as well, but Destiny is my main. And it is an amazing community that people are very welcoming, and you basically just jump in and everybody's so amazing. And I feel and I'm proud of the channel. I'm proud of the people that I've met. I'm again very lucky to have such an amazing family. I'm very lucky, and like a little lady. I thank them. I actually want to say this before like you wrap it up, to my mods and the 111 Savage Legion, that thank you for putting up with me, and thank you for being there for me and being my rock. And even to Team NightVatch, thank you for having me, and thank you for putting up with me and being there and just everything, you know. But the mods from the beginning and the 111 Savage Legion have been there. Like they've the channel would be nothing without them. I would be nothing. The channel would be nothing, and I'm very lucky, and they know I absolutely adore them. I adore each and every person. So thank you for putting up with me in all my highs and lows, sadness, you know. And I have to say, things are going to even get more. I feel I beat a massive thing in the last few weeks and few months, and it's always life testing me, but it's always an up, you know, because I don't let anything beat me. And again, thank you for inviting me to the podcast. Sorry for being a bit late. I didn't know what to do. Should have done it in my underwear, shouldn't I? I'm gonna do it. I'll do it. I believe the channel deserves that.
What? You're gonna do a podcast in your underwear? What?
I get partnered. Let's get my channel. There you go. But every time you do a sub, I bounce there and there. But no, I just want to say that the people in my life, like you guys are my life. When people say, "What do you do off your stream?" I don't do anything. You guys are my everything. I don't do anything else. So I want to go out to people in IRL. No, I want to be with you guys. That's exactly my life, you know. And you know, do I miss that? Like I used to love doing that, but you know, this is my life now, and I love it. You know, and I'm just grateful, and I've said this from the day I started streaming to now, that I'm forever grateful, and I absolutely love you guys. So thank you.
No, thank you. Thank you for being awesome.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Right, guys, don't forget, okay, we are going to be helping Gemma reach that ultimate goal of Twitch partner. So please make sure that you hit the links which I posted in the chat. Obviously, you can follow Gemma at Twitter. The Twitter link I've posted as well. You can also find her on Twitch. So make sure, if you haven't already done so, please drop her a follow on both. And obviously, let's get her to that partner. Okay. But Gemma, from everybody at Team NightVatch, thank you for being an awesome member, and thank you for being unique. Thank you for bringing your weirdness to us, because we love weirdness. Just want to put it out there. I think I'm very, very happy with the fact that I'm the one that got to get you onto the team. So yeah, I mean, you know, and but on a serious note, you're an amazing content creator, and just know that Team Nightwatch is behind you 100%. Okay, through your lows, through your highs, you know, just we're here for you. All right, then don't you ever forget that. And again, thank you for being awesome. And
thank you for having me. Thank you for letting me be part of your team. Thank you. Guys are amazing.
Awesome. Now, I would like to say just one thing, and why we've got some people in the chat, okay? We do have an upcoming tournament for Tarkov coming in October 22nd. Now, if there is any Tarkov players in the chat, because I know that a huge amount of you have come over from Gemma and her community. So if there is any of you guys who would like or is interested in Tarkov, Dark, could we get the hardship promo shown just to give guys an idea of what the tournament is going to be?
And the link is in the chat as well.
Yeah. Okay. So guys, if anyone is in, I'm going to play the promo video for you guys. If anyone is interested in signing up for the tournament, as Dark said, the link is in chat and all the rules and everything else is within the application form. I'm going to shut up and let Dark play the video. So enjoy, guys.
There we have it.
There we have it. So there we go.
That's awesome, that.
Well, all credits go to Dark, Bearcheek, myself, and Pure Kratos. You know, we did work some. You know, we worked on that one quite nicely, but credits do go to Brandon and Dark on delivering that to what it is now. So, well done, guys. But back to the main event, which is Gemma. Yeah, is there anything else what you'd like to add here, Dark? Or
no, we're gonna wrap it up, guys. Thank you so much for tuning into this podcast. As I said, you will be able to watch and listen to it later. It will be available. Links are in Gemma's Discord. If you are coming from Gemma community, you will have your links in Gemma's Discord. If not, all the links are available on our Twitch channel, also YouTube as well.
In the important announcement section, the links. If you want them, guys, they're in there, my Discord.
Yes, and if you are not already following, amazing Gemma, real person, genuine, you should definitely slap that follow, and we are gonna push it for partner. Gemma for Partner 2022 is going to happen. So let's go for it. Thank you so much for tuning in today. I hope you're going to have a pleasant evening. And I kind of wish you is happy gaming.
Now, the question is though, Dark, who are we going to play?
That is the question I was going to ask Gemma. It's her podcast. It's all about her today. So we're going to let you pick who we're going to raid.
Anybody on the team on?
You can pick someone from your community. If you want to, that is.
I don't really have anybody on. There is a lot of people I need to actually go through my follow. But there really isn't anybody looking now. I don't know.
Okay.
I think we should just raid somebody in the team.
Okay, Penguin is streaming. We could give it to him.
He's looking at a block list. I have a big block list, I'll be honest with you. I really
Busy.
It's hard because I do follow up other people, but I don't even speak to them. There's like a lot of people on, I don't even speak to any of them. It's like, I don't know, I used to, but it's just like one of them grown apart things. Like, I don't speak to them, they don't speak to me. I've got nothing against that, but it just, yeah, there isn't anybody that, yeah, sadly.
That's fine. That's fine. We can rate Penguin. Penguin is one of our signed up esports players. He's also part of the creator team. So you guys get a chance to get to know him a little bit better, maybe during this stream. So you're gonna say hello before we're gonna depart. I would like for you to get to know a little bit our team. So is another little promo, and we're going to finish with that. So thank you very much for tuning in today. Thank you for all the love in the chat, guys. Pew greatest for all the gifted subs. Bronco, I believe it was Bronco for all the biddies, all the follows, guys. You are absolutely amazing tonight. Thank you so much for tuning in, and don't forget Gemma for Partner 2022. Have a fantastic night. I'm just going to leave you with this.
Breathe